Like this is the black fountain, water fountain. This the white water fountain. This the Mexican water fountain. This the black shower. This the white shower. You like this holding tank, nothing but blacks. This holding tank, it got W on the windows. W for whites, H for Hispanics, and B for blacks. And they'll separate you as soon as you come through the door. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and your cells and all that shit. This is black cell, white cell, all this sort of shit.
So so you were out on bond all the time. When you had a jury or judge?
I had a jury, shit. I went to jury trial.
Did you feel, as the trial was going on, or once they denied that sculpture evidence, did you start to feel like, oh shit, I'm fucked, or did you still?
Nah, I knew I was fucked from the beginning. Like basically, that's why I went sovereign. You know what I'm saying? And I started claiming my sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? But they weren't respecting that. You know what I'm saying? And I was just asking.
He took a 5-year plea and turned it into 18.
Right, fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. That's when they really railroad you because you have no representation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They play with the transcript. They
if you don't have a lawyer and they're like, oh yeah, we got it.
Yeah, they tamper with the transcripts, all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like just everything was off. Like, but you know I know it's real in the field though. The sovereignty shit. You know what I'm saying? I know it's real because just the questions I was asking and the responses they was giving. You know, the judge was abandoning the bench, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It was. Yeah, walking away, like being silent on record. You know what I'm saying? Doing this, he stopped talking, just like, you know what I'm saying? The bailiffs was coming, snatching me up, dragging me out the courtroom type shit. And I'm like, let the record reflect. You know what I'm saying? I'm being drugged out the court. You know what I'm saying? The judge is basically aligning itself with the prosecutor because I'm saying certain shit. You don't have jurisdiction over me. You know what I'm saying? You have personal jurisdiction, all this shit, and letting them know, you know what I'm saying? You don't have no bond, you're not secured, you know what I'm saying? They even practice law. I demand your bond and all this shit. And she was like, and the judge was like, took over, like, you're not gonna say nothing? You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna rebuttal this? You know what I'm saying? She's like, I don't know what to say. Okay, well, she admitting, you know, that she don't have no jurisdiction over me. So I demand to be, you know what I'm saying, let free. I demand you to dismiss these charges in the interest of justice. And he was like, nah, you talk to me from now on. I think you're a fucking arbiter. You can't do the prosecutor's job. You here to judge between us. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he like, we're gonna take a 15-minute recess type shit.
Well, let me ask you this. Whatever if the sovereign stuff should be real, would you advise a person to try to use that, or they're not gonna honor it?
Nah, blood, it's not gonna work. I mean, they gonna do what the fuck they wanna do. I mean, certain different strokes, different. I believe if a white person did that shit, he might get away with it. But a nigga like me, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga like me coming from the hood, like who the fuck is you? Who do you think you is? Nigga, where the fuck do you get all this information from? Nah, cause they got ways to get around. So when he did, he took a 15-minute recess and he came back. Cause you know, that's their favorite line. Do you understand? Do you agree? You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree, you don't understand, you don't consent to nothing they doing, they can't move forward. And on record, it is what it is. And in the Court of Appeals, you're gonna automatically get a reversal because I didn't understand it. I didn't consent.
What happened?
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they blew over it, you know what I'm saying? In the end, that's why I said they finally let me out. That's why I'm here right now. I was supposed to get out.
What did you get?
Yeah, I got sentenced to 12 years. I was supposed to get out in 2027.
Oh, so you did.
I got out early. You know what I'm saying? They finally let me go.
They gave you a little action.
Yeah, and then they admitted I was supposed to get let go in 2018. They kept me 5 years over, nigga. I'm like a real political prisoner type motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And you had a bad experience. So you were out on bail till you were found guilty?
Well, no. I was out on bail until this girl did some fuck shit and revoked my bail. Was telling them because they didn't know about the Chicago cases. You know what I'm saying? And she called in and said, yeah, he got a case in Chicago. He's finna run and all this old shit.
How much time were you in the county while the case was still
like 2 years.
Oh, so you were only
I was fighting
early.
Yeah, I was.
You got revoked pretty early.
Yeah, I got revoked early. You know what I'm saying?
So you were in that damn county jail 2 years.
I was in the LA
That's
County.
Very
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yep. Hell yeah.
Did you had an incident? Didn't you get beat up by the?
Oh God, yeah. Police killed me in the county jail, like literally flatline. Like,
what was that?
Like, basically just, you know, when you first go into the county jail, it's like it's a gang of holder tanks. You know what I'm saying? They put you in these holder tanks, and you know it's like cell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 100, like a horseshoe. And they just 1 day in there, 1 day in here, 2 days in here, 3 days in here. Nigga ain't no bed, just sleeping on concrete.
I was kept
you know what I'm saying? Nah, we don't even get commissary. You don't get shit.
Well, you're not supposed to without there.
We ain't getting no toothpaste. We ain't getting no fucking nothing.
How long
like,
did you stay downstairs?
Maybe, like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like 14 days.
Were you talking to them crazy?
Nah, I was. That's what got me beat up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was in there asleep on the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling nigga, get your ass up, nigga. When the motherfucking police come, we finna tell them, nigga, we got rights. They violating our constitutional right, and they didn't like that. And every time they brought the food, that's the only time they come, when they bring the food. They hurry up, slide the food in there, and lock the door. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, dog. Next time they come in here with the food, I'm gonna stick my foot in the door. And I'm gonna ask to speak to a lieutenant, a captain, somebody of authority. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak my piece, nigga. I'm gonna let them know, like, y'all violating the constitutional right. Niggas in here sleep on the fucking floor. We supposed to get a mat and a bed, nigga. We supposed to get a bed, nigga, within hours. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got us going from day to day to day, nigga, sleeping in this motherfucker on the concrete. And so, and it's packed, jam packed. You can't move around. I'm asleep like this, standing up. You know what I'm saying? And
people sleep with their head under the
under all that shit. So. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? When he finally came, he tried to slide the food in and lock the door. I slid my foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tried to kick my foot in. I'm like, man, fuck that. Go get the lieutenant. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, get your ass up. So niggas start getting up. Mexicans, white boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like all the white boys and Mexicans over there. Like, yeah. They put it. You know what I'm saying? Get us a bed. Everybody is starting a movement. You know what I'm saying?
They probably would say you inside a riot.
Inside a riot. That's what they said. So basically, I'm like, man, look, man, y'all violating our constitutional rights. We need a fucking bed, nigga. We need our food. You know what I'm saying? Y'all giving us this cold ass food. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Like who the fuck are you? A goddamn lawyer and shit? I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But I know my rights. You know what I'm saying? And he like, man, fuck you, nigga. Put your fucking nose to the wall and all this so push it. He pushed my face on the wall and I bombed on the sheriff. And that's what kicked it off. All the other police rushed me and they beat me to death. You know what I'm saying? They drugged me and like I can literally just remember, like, when I was in the basement and they was just beating my ass. I was waking up on the gurney and shit. I woke up like this, handcuffed like this. You know what I'm saying? I wake up, you know what I'm saying? They had knocked me out again. And I wake up like this. You know what I'm saying?
You think you were gonna die?
I wasn't tripping on dying, but I just remember these events. You know what I'm saying?
Did you think you were gonna die?
I don't know. I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't having enough time to think about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, you know what I'm saying? When I finally woke up, nigga woke up in the basement of USC Medical Center, like this, like it was fucking, the cuffs was like my skin had blow up, like my, you know, over the handcuffs, swollen they had the shackles on me and shit. I had a tube down my throat and the doctor was like, damn, you made it. He was like, man, look, he was a short-ass white dude. He's like, man, if you want to get out here alive, fucking you don't remember nothing. You flatline. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, he took the tube out of my throat. You know what I'm saying? I said, what you mean? He's like, man, you fucking flatline. You seen this machine? Nigga, you died. He said, I don't know, you got somebody praying for you that's real powerful and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but remember what the fuck I said. And he went out, left out, and they sheriffs came in, you know what I'm saying, surrounded me like, you remember what happened to you? I'm like, they're like, you sure? You don't remember shit? I'm like,
really?
I don't remember nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they all went outside, they started talking and shit. Then they came back in with a camera. Like, yeah, today is such and such date, you know what I'm saying? We got an individual, they said I had a seizure. They made up a big ass story, you know what I'm saying? Like, while I was in the hospital and shit. Like, we gonna transfer him back to LA County Jail and all this old shit. So I'm whole time getting names and shit in my head. I'm looking at their badges and shit. I'm like remembering their names. And so when I finally they transport me back to the LA County, I bail out. You know what I'm saying? I go to the hospital, they broke my ribs, you know what I'm saying? They fractured.
How were you able to bail out?
I had a bail, shit. I was in jail, nigga, for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, but why didn't you bail out beforehand then?
How? They had me in the fucking basement, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even bail. No phones. I wasn't even in the regular part of jail to get to a phone.
You couldn't pay the bail. You didn't have
I didn't have access to no phones. That's what I'm telling you. They don't give you no bed. They didn't give me no bed. They didn't give me the proper food. They didn't give no commissary shit like that, no visits. It was just in the process of processing you into the jail. You know what I'm saying? And that's the fucked up part. Like, it's supposed to take you like a couple hours just to get to a bed to get processed. But nigga, this is 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is going for this shit. And I'm like, man, fuck that, my nigga. I'm gonna do this shit, and I'm gonna get us up out of here. And they got me killed basically.
So how long were you? Then you went back out on bail. How long did you?
Nah, I got out. I got out on bail and
through the trial.
Yeah, well, like I say, a bitch had called in about the Chicago shit, and I went back in jail. But
the whole beating thing happened when you got taken into custody in the beginning.
Right. Yeah, in the beginning. You know, that's when they.
Did Garagos, was he planning on doing a lawsuit for you?
He wouldn't do it. He said, I can't do it, man, because they're paying me. There's like the LA County is literally on my payroll. He refused to do the lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? I tapped in with a couple more people that trying to get him to do the lawsuit. I had documentation because I went to the hospital. As soon as I bailed out, they could. I mean, you know.
No, I think Garagos has gotten in some sort of.
Nah, he got in the gang. He's a dirty motherfucker.
So
you know, he did some, he's a top-notch motherfucker.
Serious trouble.
Nah, he got in some serious shit, but he's a boss motherfucker. He got ties unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? He got shit. He's a powerful motherfucker.
Oh, no, the criminal justice system here, well, it's shady everywhere, but it's definitely shady here.
Yeah. He was in that Nike shit, that scandal. You know what I'm saying? Where it's $1 billion or some shit, and you know, he wiggled up out of that.
That's what it was, yeah. They were trying to extort. You know the other lawyer that was in that? It was the guy that turned in all the R. Kelly tapes.
I'm not familiar, but...
He ended up going to prison because they tried to extort Nike. But okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you get found guilty. At the moment you're found guilty, were you shocked or you kind of knew it was coming?
I mean, yeah, I kind of knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying?
It
was like just how the fuck, you know, how you gonna find me guilty? All the evidence is there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was running for my life. You know what I'm saying?
How old was Hit at this point?
Hit boy? Shit, what, 20-something?
He was grown. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he was already.
Yeah, this is just like 10 years ago, my nigga. Like, this is recently, like not recently, but you know, this before right now when this on his bed right now.
How old is he? Oh, he's like 35.
He's 37.
Oh, and you're 52.
Yeah.
You guys are
okay. Yeah, my B-day a couple days.
So had his career already, or not?
He was booming.
You already was booming.
Nah, he was booming. You know what I'm saying?
What age did he start popping?
Shit, what, 16, 18?
Oh,
He was bracking before I even got out. I was already in prison. You know, he was booming.
Was he hitting before you got locked up or not?
Well, nah, hell no. Now on this one, this last bit, I done did a couple bids. You know what I'm saying? I did 15 years in the feds. Then I did this stretch.
How long had you been out before you did the?
Couple months. You know what I'm saying?
No. Between the feds and the Humboldt case.
I'm telling you, I never been out. Like, this is the longest I've ever been out.
Oh, you mean you did all that stuff in Humboldt in just 6 months?
Not even that. Like, a couple months. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
so you
type
got out
shit.
Of the feds and drove straight to Humboldt.
Yeah, I drove straight to Humboldt County.
What was the fed case for?
The fed, I had got caught with like 3 kilos of cocaine, like 15 guns and shit.
What year was that?
91.
And so you got out in?
I got out in 2005.
And when were you making rap videos? Because you have some videos.
I didn't do shit till like 2014. I still wasn't, you know.
Oh, you mean wait.
I was still caught up in the streets. The music wasn't a reality to me. You know what I'm saying?
So in the brief time in between the feds and getting robbed and catching that case, that's when you
yeah, that's when I started rapping.
You were only out for less than a year or something?
Not even that. I was out for like 3 or 4 months.
Because you have a few old rap videos.
Yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was fucking with.
So you did a lot in that.
Nah, I did a lot. I was fucking with Nipsey Hussle. I was up, stayed at Pete Puff Daddy house, the Jay-Z house and shit. You know, I mean, yeah, I was getting money in the game. I wasn't getting no money in the fucking.
But I mean, it helped you in the music a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, not really. You know what I'm saying? I was just fucking riding my son coattail. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get me into music. You feel me? And everybody was around him like, dog, you talented. Fuck with us. And I'm like, I'm fucking with this drugs, nigga. This is the money. And they were like, nah, fuck that. Fuck with the music. you know.
And Pasadena, for those that don't know, has a long history. You know, the Ray Browning.
On God, yeah, that's my G.
Did you meet? You didn't know him in
I didn't. Nah, back then,
jail?
yeah, I met him in jail. Yup.
Was he very intelligent?
Real man, yeah, he real intelligent man, real humble dude.
Met him in the feds.
In the feds, yup. We was in Beaumont, USP, Beaumont, Texas. But
He's somebody with a lot
he
of
calls me to
influence.
this day. Yeah, on God, yeah, he that
my
nigga.
family, the guy asked you who you knew. I mean, not my family, but my close friends' family was part of their case.
Oh yeah.
Detroit was one of their big.
Exactly. Yeah.
spots.
Nah, he loved Detroit
Boy,
for
they
sure.
was doing a lot there.
Yeah, that nigga was a real boss, like 10 million a month type drug lord.
Oh no, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Pasadena has changed. I mean, it was pretty
Man,
bad back in the day. Is it a little nicer?
Man, I mean, it's not the hood no more. You know, if that's what you asking.
Yeah.
Like, everybody from Pasadena don't even fucking live in Pasadena no more. They from the outskirts. They throw function. We still get together. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is tight. Like, they'll come together and meet and greet in Pasadena, but the majority don't live out there. You know what I'm saying? The rent is too high. You know what I'm saying? It's like a suburbs now. And
PDL is like one or two biggest sets.
nah, it's the biggest blood gang in America for sure.
Yeah, okay.
On me, it's no bigger blood gang than PDL.
The bounty hunters always say they are, but they say that y'all.
Nah, it's no bigger blood gang. I bang that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody will tell you, PDL's deep. We got niggas that claim PDL ain't even from PDL. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like real
So
Lancaster.
More PDLs than Denver Lanes.
Yeah, we all Denver lanes, but them LA Denver lanes, it's where rooted is originated from LA Denver Lane. Then we moved to Pasadena. It migrated to Pasadena and just the whole city.
From out there.
There's more members from Pasadena, Denver Lane.
It's the whole
Then
city.
yeah, the whole city. And then niggas from Lancaster, from San Bernardino, from wherever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, from claiming PDL.
I mean, we ain't gotta get into all that too much, but like the PDLs was kind of instrumental with the UBN stuff early.
Nah, yeah, I mean, that's a gang of my homies is cut, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, because I was in the mid, because it was, Pasadena has a lot of interesting history. So you got out, you hit the ground running with the music. So tell us, you've done a tremendous amount. What's all the stuff you've done?
Shit, man, I basically
You did 2 whole albums?
Nah, I did 3.
Boy, and you did one with Alchemist?
Yeah, I did the first one was I was actually in jail for Surf and Drown 1. You know what I'm saying? Surf and Drown 2, I got out. I did that with Hit Boy. Then I did the Truth
Is that with the one that has Red Lotion and all that?
Nah, that was after. That's The Truth Is in My Eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the one you released?
Yeah, the Reckless and Ratchet and all that shit is, you know what I'm saying? And it showed me, you know, that's all Surf and Drown. But at the same time, then The Truth Is in My Eyes. Then I did the Paisley Dreams with Game. You know
is that
what I'm saying?
a whole album?
It's a whole album.
Oh,
you know
how
what
many
I'm
songs you in Game? Like 12?
Shit, I think it was 10 songs.
Oh, so you have the one with your son, then you got Paisley Dreams, and
Yeah.
then you met Alchemist.
Yeah, Truth Was in My Eyes before that, though.
You guys hit it off?
No,
You and
yeah, for sure, yeah.
So you guys did all
He
Alchemist?
already was like on me saying, you know, he want to do something. I spit some shit, you know, about candy cars, and he was like feeling it, so he gave me a beat for that, for some shit called Customize and Rolling. And I did that, and he was like feeling like, man, fuck that, man. I gotta do a whole album with this nigga. And then it was just collaborating with him and Hit Boy, you know what I'm saying? It just turned into a whole project, basically.
And you got a show at the Roxy next week?
Yeah, yup, Roxy, you know what I'm saying? September 20th, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be up in there performing all my little songs or whatever. You know, first little venue, I'm booming.
First, your own concert?
Yeah, yup.
So it's got to be pretty exciting for you.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
How long you been out?
About 15 months.
Have you feel normalized yet, or still?
I mean, you know, I'm institutionalized for sure. I ain't got no, you know. So, but at the same time, I'm still learning a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still.
So since 1991, you only been free 2-3 years total.
If that. You know what I'm saying? This is the longest I've been out is a year and 15 months.
What prison is bad, but what was it more uncomfortable, or could you make yourself more comfortable in the state or the feds, or both suck?
Shit, man, I got its pros and cons. You know, in the feds, it's like hella tight, my nigga. You know, the living conditions is good as far as the buildings is clean, it's more modernized, you know, the food is better, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But in the state, it's like more more ruthless, you know what I'm saying? Even though in the feds, you know, they can get butchered in there, but you get penalized for any and everything. In the state, you can get away with a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't penalize you that much.
Were you in a medium in the feds? Or
Nah, in the medium, I was in the max.
Oh, you went to USP?
Yeah, I started out at the medium and got into all kind of blood crip riots and shit.
Oh, even in the feds?
Yeah, in the feds, yeah. Terminal out, I started out terminal out and then shit just blew up, like.
Oh, there was a big riot.
Yeah, big riot, blood and crip riot, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what caused that?
Basically just pride and shit, like motherfuckers cussing me, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't accept it, you know what I'm saying? I checked the nigga and he couldn't accept it, and you know, I disrespected him, you know what I'm saying? And they came after me, you know, stabbed me up in the laundry room.
Was there a lot more Crips than Blood?
Nah, it was, yeah, hell yeah. It was, you know, at that time, you know what I'm saying, I was in the laundry room, and basically, you know, I was supposed to have a desk right there, and they put the laundry on the desk, but I moved the desk and let everybody just go wash their own shit, you know what I'm saying? And that was probably my downfall. Cause motherfucker came in there and I got my back turned, he stabbed me, you know what I'm saying? I started turning around fighting him and shit, and I beat him up, ended up.
Was it just one guy?
It was 3 of them, you know what I'm saying?
How bad did you get stabbed?
Probably like 5 or 6 times, you know what I'm saying? I was fucked up, I got started internally bleeding, they cracked my ribs with the knife, you know what I'm saying? He cut this right here, this was like loose up under my nose, but you know, I didn't go to the hospital, I just, you know, OG from BGF, he like, man, go take a shit. Like they were telling me go to the hospital and shit, but I'm like, nah, fuck that, give me a knife, nigga, I'm finna go handle my business type shit. And they were like, nah, man, just, you know, and OG like, man, you know what, fuck that, nigga, we gonna handle our business, just go take a shit. If you ain't shitting in your stool, then you good. You know, you got no blood in your stool, then you straight, you know what I'm saying? You ain't internally bleeding. And that's what it was. I took a shit, I wasn't bleeding, and shit, got a knife, and we all went down there, and it was a big ass riot type shit.
Oh, the riot was you? It
it was big. Nah, it was big. It was big.
I mean, it was about you.
It was about me. Yeah. It's Terminal Island. Everybody know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
And so where'd you get shipped? You went to Beaumont?
Nah, hell no. I went to Atlanta. First we went to Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying?
Sucks, right?
Yeah, everybody go to the transit, the reception.
Diesel therapy.
Yeah, diesel therapy and shit. Went through Oklahoma, El Reno, and then I went to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And end up. Old school, yeah, hell yeah. Nah, I loved it. On God, it was wide open. It was a gang of black police. You know what I'm saying? And we could basically do what the fuck with niggas. Had pounds of weed on the yard, all kind of shit. It was just booming, you know. So yeah, but I ended up stabbing somebody there and got transferred. Somebody that came from the riot. You know what I'm saying? It was just like ongoing drama off this bullshit. But ain't nothing to brag about. But at the same time, you know, got transferred again. You know, and I was just transferred everywhere, my nigga. I've been to Beaumont, I've been to USP Lewisburg.
What federal prison was had the most, like, a feeling of, oh, this is danger?
All of them was like that, but the most I think was Terry Hutt, man.
They got all the Chicago gangs.
Terry Hutt, my nigga, was fucking was
not a lot of California.
Was ruthless. Nah, hell nah, we was limited. You know what I'm saying? Gang of Chicago niggas, gang of Washington D.C. dudes. You know what I'm saying? Gang of Philly dudes. You know what I'm saying? And niggas from North Carolina. You know, just all East Coast niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like California wasn't too thick. We was probably like 10, 12 deep out of 1,000, 1,400 motherfuckers.
Good, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, but, you know, we got out of there quick. We got into it with the Washington, D.C. dudes, you know what I'm saying, in the kitchen or whatsoever. Niggas blowing kisses at it like they was just, they was gangsters, you know what I'm saying? They was on some other shit. You know, I ain't knocking them or whatever, but we wasn't going for it.
Were they kidding or they was really?
Nah, they was serious as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? They was serious, homie. Like, them niggas is taking ass up in there, on God. I done been in the shower with motherfucking 4, 5 niggas come up in there, you know what I'm saying? What's up, shawty? What's up, Slim? Like, nigga, what the fuck you mean, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Nigga over there, like, oh, what's up with you, shawty? Nigga ain't saying, he kiki, and they twist him up and fuck the nigga. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, let me get the fuck up out of here type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking fans and shit, making knives and breaking the windows and shit, making the knives that connect, you know, they got spores and shit.
Were they the only group that was really into to it like that?
Yeah, they was they was the main dudes. That was really.
As a group?
As a group, yeah, they was.
Was it like the older guy or just?
Nah, young niggas, my nigga. They was young goons, my nigga, from God in heaven. Like, I used to, you know, after a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like just being down long, you know, after a minute, I start getting cool with DC niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, just understanding them because they was there. Like, it's that the feds is they state prison. You know what I'm saying? They in there for any and everything. You find some motherfuckers in there for bodies. A lot of them in there for bodies. You know what I'm saying? I give it to them. You know what I'm saying? And but a lot of them in there for petty shit too. Like, ain't like the federal, like whole. Inmate. Like, you gotta be in there for some some for kilos of cocaine type shit or fraud, major fraud. You know what I'm saying? But they was in there for petty crimes and murders.
Or murder.
Yeah. One murder, they was a petty ass crime. On me. So, but they was in there as thick as a motherfucker doing what the fuck they want to do. They was running shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they was deep. But yeah.
How was state prison for you?
State was just like, it was stressful, my nigga. I lost all my privileges, you know what I'm saying? I refused to work.
Was it better being with people you knew, or that's a problem too? Or the California prison so big you might not see nobody you know?
Yeah, I mean, I knew some people, you know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't even that, man. It's just the politics, my nigga. It's just politics, man. Like, it's drama all day, every day. Like, it's the bullshit. The bullshit never stops. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could be a peaceful day. It could be a peaceful day, ain't nothing going on, and niggas is plotting on some bullshit, like trying to get some shit started. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was the thing. Like, and if you ain't got nothing going on, it start being in-house type shit. You know, homies is tripping on homies and shit. So, yeah, just something to do. It's just confusing. It's the devil's playground. You know what I'm saying? And that was just fucked up. But I lost all my privileges, so I kind of lightweight. It kind of helped me in a way, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't never go to work. I didn't go to fucking school. You know what I'm saying? I refused all that shit. I refused to work for 7 cents an hour. Nigga, like, I'm not, fuck y'all. I'm not doing none of that shit.
So were you kind of like in solitary for a while?
Yeah.
How long?
Yeah, I mean, like, in the feds, I did like 9 years in the solitary, you know what I'm saying? But just off and on, you know what I'm saying? But like the last 4 or 5 years I did in solitary, you know, trying to get some heroin through the magazines and shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga told on me, you know, they just.
To sell or to do or to both?
To sell, I don't do drugs. Like, I was selling, getting money. Nah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is really dope fiends.
You go to sleep.
Nah, oh God, they will. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was off that shit in there. Spice and nigga, you know what I'm saying? Flushing his toilet, overflowing his toilet, swimming in the cell, nigga in the water, like thinking he at the beach. You know what I'm saying? The police like, what the fuck you doing, man? You know, swimming in the cell in the water, nigga, on the concrete like he at the beach, like he thinking tripping, homie, like on God. So, but you know, it'll take you on a trip. I never did it, but you know, some homies get DP for that shit. Like, nigga, you know, to find out you doing that shit, you get DP, my nigga.
Started going to prison. Bloods was a thing that existed, and if you were in it, you were in it. But in these last, especially 10 years or so, it's become like a fad, a brand name.
Nah.
When you got out, like, is that weird to you? Like, what?
Yeah, hell yeah. It's like everybody a blood now. You know what I'm saying? It used to be back in the days, you had to be hard as fuck to be a blood.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas getting their ass. Niggas are scared to be a blood, scared to say blood, nigga. And you know, and niggas stood on that. You used to get your ass. Crips was super 10 times, 20 times deep. You know what I'm saying? And niggas get punked out easily. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen a lot of niggas mark out and turn Crip. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas mark out and just stop blooding. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, now it's just a different era. You know what I'm saying? It's the world want to be a blood. You know what I'm saying?
And it's very useful in music for marketing terms, I guess.
I would say that.
I mean, for those that want to use
yeah, I mean, you know, it's not, you know, the principles is not the same, you know what I'm saying? The standards is not the same. Niggas is not, they ain't gotta get put on a certain way. I mean, I didn't even get put on like that. I was putting in work before I knew I was putting in work. You know, niggas didn't jump me in, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got a set, like, standard that they go by and all this old shit, which is just a gang of fraudulent shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking the way they do it, but yeah, it's just like, if you real, you real, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Your realness gonna speak for itself. The work you put in gonna speak for itself.
So tell us what's coming and what's your game plan, taking over the music industry rapidly. What's your
man, you know, shit, man.
I got features with big artists. You want to just keep with yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I got my own shit booming. I ain't really tripping on doing no features with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, like, my son really regulate all the features and shit. Like, niggas pull up on him and tell him they want to do shit with me. Like, you know, Snoop, he featured on my shit, and Truth Is In My Eyes with Shopping Monster. Got, you know, Mozzie, you know, he featured on Wiggling. You know what I'm saying? RJ featured on Red Lotion. You know what I'm saying? Jay Worthy featured on Red Lotion. We got a whole album with these dudes. We been working, you know what I'm saying? So we just don't have singles. We just don't have one song. I got albums with these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and Snoop got damn near a whole album, you feel me? He just too busy to really sit his ass down and let's do what we do and put it in motion, you feel me? But yeah, but I don't have nobody that I'm really pressed, like reaching out to, trying to do some shit with. You know, I just let him regulate that part of the game, and God just flow. I got 70 albums right now, recorded already.
700 songs?
700, yeah. I got like 800 songs. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, so you got the show. Tell them about the show.
Yeah, got the show, man, September 20th, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Big hit.
August 20th or September 20th?
Nah, September 20th, man. You know what I'm saying? Booming at the Roxy. Pull up, man. You could hook, I think it is in Hollywood at the Roxy, you know what I'm saying? You can look up on Big Hit, IG, you know what I'm saying, and check me out, my nigga BIGHIT, and hit the link, you know what I'm saying? Big Hit Noop.
And we're trying to put together a birthday party here?
Yeah, I'm trying to put the birthday party here, man. Boom it. August 21st, man, I'm saying we're gonna have a little posters and shit. I got the drawing.
They can keep up on your Instagram.
Yeah, yup, you got Big Hit, man. Look up Big Hit, my nigga, on IG. You can check out my Instagram, man, and see and stay in tune. You feel me? We're gonna be up here booming. I'm gonna be giving signatures out and be giving the pictures out, man, with the album cover of Truth Is In My Eyes, from Paisley Dreams to Black and Whites, you know what I'm saying, to Me and Lefty Gunplay, you feel me? All the latest shit that I'm coming out with, the shit that I'm shopping now, that I'm finna come out with, you know what I'm saying? Just everything right here, man. We gonna keep it booming and got merch and all that shit. Come support a nigga, for real.
All right, man. Big Hit, American Dog. Appreciate it.
Respect.
Yep.
Respect,